Be me, 25 years old, walking home from a class I was taking in dental school. Spot a homeless woman on the street who was no older than me, maybe 23 at most. I didn't want to be rude and walk around her. Stop and say hello to her. She seemed scared and worried. She was extremely dirty, but had eyes that looked like humble pools of water. We talked for a little bit. Grew up hearing that homeless people just enjoy human contact. Wanted to make her feel more human. Besides, I didn't have any money on me. Eventually find out that she was kicked out by her parents when she was 20, and she's been roaming the streets ever since. It almost disgusted me to think that she was a 7 out of 10 while I was talking to her, but she didn't smell all that bad. Feeling charitable, I offer her a shower and a meal at my house. She's still very shy, but she had that humble and thankful look in her eyes. Start walking back to my apartment, while my neighbors are giving us dirty looks. We reach my door, walk inside, and I direct her to the bathroom. My ex had luckily left some of her shower supplies, so she could use those for today. She comes out of the shower after about 35 minutes, wrapped in a towel and a pile of filthy washclothes. She's a solid 8 out of 10 without the dirt. Give her a few of my ex's clothes. Nothing fancy, but enough to make her look like a proper lady. While she was washing up, I made a simple pasta and red bean salad. She bursts into tears while we're eating. No one has ever been this nice to me. I can't repay you, but if you want... You're a lovely woman, but it wouldn't be right. A look of relief washes over her face, and I know I did the right thing. We finish eating in silence, and she asks if I can take her back to her spot. I walk her quote-unquote home with a few extra clothes, and some soap, a blanket, and the leftovers. Get to the spot, and she tears up and gives me a kiss on the cheek. She thanks me for everything, and says that she'll never forget me. I walk by her spot most days after class. Sometimes I'll bring some dinner for us, or sometimes lunch before class. We quickly become pretty good friends. I do this nearly every day for about 2 months straight. During that time, she landed a job at Panera Bread and started supplying some of the meals for us. She takes showers normally once a week at a nearby shelter now. It looks like she's pretty much back on her feet, but she's still homeless. After our meals, she gives me a kiss on the cheek like the first night before I leave. Decide to invite her back again one night, joking that a change of setting could be nice. We get to my house, and she nearly pounces on me, wildly kissing each other, not even thinking about what she could possibly have. Didn't even matter to me at this point, and we had sex for nearly 3 hours. She legitimately put all of her gratitude into it. I don't see her for about a week afterwards. Decide I should see a doctor and check if I caught anything. Everything came back negative. We keep doing our lunches and dinners again, and occasionally come back to my place afterwards. It's been about another 2 months now since she started working at Panera, and she has an actual bit of money saved up. Feels right to make us an official couple. She moves in with me. I was skeptical when she moved in. Previous girlfriends had robbed me before, and I didn't really know what to expect with her. We have great, passionate sex the first night she moved in, and we pass out next to each other. I wake up in this really nice fog, not wanting to get out of bed. Roll over to look at her. She's gone. Oh, god damn it. I'm a fucking dumbass. I know everything valuable is going to be missing now. I start to smell something either on fire or just a strange burning smell. Immediately run to the kitchen to find her standing there with a horrified look on her face. She was trying to cook eggs and had just burnt them a bit. I'm completely relieved at the sight and reassure her that everything's fine. Every day after that, we would leave the apartment together. I'd walk her to work and walk around the city on my own until lunch. Then go to class. I'd walk to her after class and walk her home after work. It was a nice little schedule we had built. We would both be so tired from work and class that we would just crash back at her place. This went on for several months, and it completely felt like heaven. She was extremely loyal and thankful too. Almost like how a rescue dog would do anything for its new owner. Okay, that's not the best analogy, I know, but it's all I can think of right now. The time she spent working at Panera helped her pick up some great cooking skills. Her sandwiches tasted amazing with all the love and gratitude she would sneak in as well. After my semester was over, I graduated with a DDS and joined a really nice practice. She kept working at Panera, bringing whatever she could, but I was making serious money now. At this point, I'm 27 and she is 26. We are the happiest people on earth. In that year of dating, I never found her sleeping around, stealing, and she had fully kicked her past drug habits. Knew that I found the right girl. It's been 5 years since I met Grace. We are happily married now and are expecting our first son in a few months. There are some nights I find her crying at the kindness I showed her that first night, but she doesn't realize how lucky I am to have polished that diamond that I found in the gutter. Be me, loser, sad.png, go to B to vent, wait for insults. No insults, only words of encouragement. You guys are okay, I don't care what anyone says. Stay you. We're all gonna make it someday. Remember to drink water, friend. Start tidying up kitchen, about to clean the sink. Notice little spider by the drain. Gently poke its legs to encourage it to climb out. It can't. It realizes it can't. Climbs onto my finger. Place it in a potted plant. I carry on. My face went. Good morning, Anne. House is warm inside, bugs against windows. Have to scoop up like 5 tree bug beetles and throw them back outside every time I open a window. They're kind of fun to wrangle. Harmless little retards. Be me, 19-year-old uni student. Sit next to my uni waiting for lessons. A guy sits next to me. We start talking. 15 minutes later, he invites me to drink later this day. That evening, come to a bar, see him, sit down next to him. Start drinking and chatting. Seems like a nice guy. When we leave, he pays for me. What a cool dude. Next day, come to uni. Tell my friend about this and mention the place. He tells me it's a gay bar. That face when he was hitting on me. That face when I didn't even object. That face when I would actually meet him again. Working at GameStop around Christmas in 2008. Same kid comes into the store every single day during the weekends and during Christmas break to play Super Smash Bros. Brawl at the Wii kiosk. I know his family. They're extremely poor. His father worked for minimum wage at a sawmill 7 days a week. No one ever dropped him off, and he lived 3 miles away from the store, so he had to walk the distance every day in the cold. He would usually try to pretend that he was there to browse around, but he would always wound up back at the Wii kiosk. He would never play it when there were too many people around, presumably because he didn't want to hog it. Thought about calling up his parents and asking them about it, but I didn't want to rat the kid out. December 23rd, he comes in right on time. Right before he leaves for the night, I grab him by the shoulder before he makes it to the door. Sorry, I won't come in anymore. Don't say anything. Just hand him a plastic bag and send him out. Inside the bag is a Nintendo Wii and a copy of Brawl that I purchased with my Christmas bonus, and a note reading, "If you get the same thing from your folks on Christmas, just bring it back and I'll give you a refund. Merry Christmas." Fucking GameStop. What the fuck is wrong with you autists? Go to local Pakistani-run chicken shop relatively often. Guys there start to recognize me. Really friendly. Random chit-chat here and there. I ask about how their shift is going. They ask me about work and family. Friends.jpg. Friendly virus shuts everything down and puts the country in lockdown. I grow hair out. Go to shop after lockdown lifts. Guys at the shop say I look like a Bollywood hero. Start calling me Hero Bai. Brother Hero? I don't know, Bai means brother. That face when every time I walk in the shop, one of them yells out, "Hero Bai is here!" Start getting ridiculous discounts. Paying £5 for £9 worth of food and shit. Free drinks. Still called Hero Bai after haircut. That face when? Based Pakistani chicken shop friends. I don't know why you retards run away from these kinds of experiences. I don't have any friends like presumably most of you, and I really appreciate talking to these guys, like they're my mates. Be me. Been in love with this wonderful girl for over 16 years now. Made a son this August. Fills my gray heart with colors unseen. Suddenly feel more connected to everyone else. This world is a fucking miracle. Life is the most beautiful thing, my fellow Anons. Don't let yourself be consumed by malice. Good luck to you. Be me. Kind of fat, unemployed musician, ugly friend. Meet Aussie chick through a music Discord. She's trad and single. Listen to the exact same music. Is a taxidermist. 9.5 out of 10. Super nice. Asks to see my face. Cautiously send photo of my face. She says I'm cute as fuck. We DM every day, sharing our music and talking about our day. It feels so good to be liked. Have I made it? Anons, share your comfy gaming-related Christmas green texts. Be 7 years old, excited for Christmas. Parents are poor, but they always manage to get me and my brother something amazing. Own a Game Boy Color that I got for a previous birthday, with Pokemon Yellow. It was the one with Pikachu on the bezel. Brother got the purple crystal Game Boy Color for his birthday. Dad and Mom hand me and my bro GBC game-shaped presents. My face when I get a copy of Pokemon Silver, and he gets a copy of Gold. Parents make us a nice breakfast, and we go on a road trip down the California coast, stopping at comfy beaches. Dad's a surfer, and the waves are pumping. Me and my bro just sit in the back of the small sports car we own, and play our Game Boys, enjoying the comfiest Pokemon game ever created between beaches. Probably my best Christmas. Green texts are dumb, but fuck it. I have a story to tell. Me at college, be a library, looking for some books. See a girl sitting at a random table. She's fucking adorable. Dark hair, mesmerizing green eyes. Not the most confided guy, but I'll try. Walk up to her and say a cheesy pickup line. Doesn't respond. Excuse me. She notices me and looks up at me. Does something in sign language. Turns out, she's deaf. Excuse myself and turn around defeated. Way too embarrassed to keep the conversation going. Stop myself halfway out the library. Gather up all my courage and walk back. Sit down next to her and write, "You're cute. Wanna go out?" on a sticky note. She reads it and looks at me. I smile like a dumbass while she looks me over. She eventually nods and scribbles her number on the note. Her name is Alice. We go out that Friday. We have a great time. Fast forward to a few months later. We're officially dating. Learned sign language for her. Getting pretty good at it. The first thing I learned to sign was I love you. Fast forward again to yesterday. Today is the day. Me, her mom, brother, and me, are sitting in the doctor's office. They gradually turn up her implant. She starts crying because she hears her mom for the first time. I remain silent. Her mom and brother are talking to her, crying all the while. Eventually, she looks at me. I move closer to her. Tell her something I wanted to say from the day I met her in the library. I love you. Please marry me. She said yes. I made the greatest day of her life just a little bit better. I love her so much. Be 1996. I'm a kid doing after-school job on the checkout. Back then, our supermarket didn't do the barcode thing. All items had a price stickered onto it, and you had to manually punch in the price of every item. Total white trash couple comes through. Have a baby and a toddler. Obviously poor as fuck, and struggling in life. No life in their eyes. I just feel sorry for them. Putting their items through. Big old tin of infant formula. Scratched up price sticker on the lid says something like $1.15. Lol, I'm not an idiot, this shit's about $9. These guys are trying to stiff me. Look at the guy. His face says, "Fuck, you got me. I'm just trying my best, dude." I give him a smile. Punch in $1.15. For every 5 items, I put the next one through, free. Keep it subtle, but they can see what I'm doing. Everything's cool here. $80 worth of groceries ends up costing them about $50. As I hand them their receipt and change, he says to me, "God bless you, kid." Could have lost my job, but this time I thought, fuck it, they're okay. They deserve some help. Hope the extra $30 helped them get through the week. Be me, a cook at a small restaurant. It's an open kitchen, so you can see into the dining room. See a 4 out of 10 beta sitting at table by himself. Lol.png. A few minutes later, 9 out of 10 cutie pie is sitting at the table with them. They sit and talk for almost 2 hours. She and the dude seemed very happy together. Realized that this dude gives me hope to every beta on B. My face went. Cheers, dude. Hope you enjoyed your dinner with her. Be me, 23-year-old, no girlfriend, depressed. Have falling out with parents and brother. Get even more depressed. Decide one day to take control. Start exercising, eating better. See noticeable results after a while. Feel myself getting stronger. Actually lose 30 plus pounds, 5% of BMI. Now do 100 push-ups, sit-ups, and etc. per day. Ask about being promoted at my job. Put myself on short list for a promotion to assistant store manager next spring. Meet Cutie Pie at school. Actually talk to her. Really nice, pretty, smart, and connect really well. Brilliant idea.x. Pretend to be idiot and ask for help with classes. She agrees, and we've already met once, text outside of class too. Plan on asking her out next time. Even if she says no, it's still something I never would have done 6 months ago. Don't give up, Anons. Just because it seems hard now doesn't mean you can't make your life better. A little change every day will result in large changes over time. So get out there and start improving. Pick not related. Be me. Changed schools and locations at least a dozen times in my life. Old friend invites me to his party. Never been to a party before, but I haven't seen him in so long. Fuck it, I'm going. Expect that I'm gonna be a social stigma and talk to nobody. Oh well. Arrive at party. Anon! Everyone happy as fuck to see me. Hugs on top of hugs on tops of hugs from people I haven't seen in years. They all missed me. I always thought I was a social outcast. Smoking pot, getting drunk, flirting with girls that I used to think were way out of my league. Vibing like there is no tomorrow. 3 a.m., cross faded out of my mind. Pass out on friend's floor. People actually like me. People actually enjoy my presence. Feels good, man. 27 years old. Kissless, hugless virgin. Meet a cute 31-year-old single mom. She has a 7-year-old boy. Starts showing interest in me. Thinks I'm cool, flirts, and eventually asks me out. The date was awesome. I was nervous and she thought it was cute. Drops her at her place. The nanny is just leaving. Hey, Anon. My kid is already sleeping. Don't you want to come in? Holy shit, it's happening.jpg. Small talk on the couch. She jumps on top of me and starts making out with me. Sex.jpg. I never felt so happy in my life. Been together for 2 months. Her kid is a cool guy. Loves dinosaurs. We go to the museum, see some fossils. I buy him ice cream and a toy triceratops. Uncle Anon, this is the best day ever. For the first time in my life, I feel a fraction of what being a father is like. I feel purpose and drive. My job doesn't seem pointless anymore. I look forward to meeting them and doing family stuff together. Am I making a huge mistake? I think I'm gonna marry this woman and adopt the little guy.